Hello students, today we are going to learn about the lesson Japan and Brazil through a traveler's eye, written by George Mikes. He was a traveler and a humorist, which means he wrote about people and places in a funny and light way. In this essay, he shares his experiences in Japan and Brazil. Instead of giving us boring facts, he shows us the habits, manners, and daily life of the people in these countries, sometimes in a very amusing way. Let us now look at what he observed in Japan and Brazil. When George Mikes describes Japan, he says that within just 15 minutes of landing there, a visitor can see how refined and polite the Japanese are in their social manners. Even though Japan is overcrowded and the cities are full of people, everyone respects each other's privacy. For example, if you are speaking in a telephone booth, people around may hear your words, but they will act as if they did not hear it. Confidential business, matters of love, and even quarrels are carried out in perfect privacy. Another important observation is the Japanese habit of bowing. Bowing is not just a greeting, it has become a mania. Everyone bows to one another, seniors, juniors, strangers, and even friends. The habit is so strong that even visitors soon start bowing without noticing. Mike gives a funny example of a train conductor. Before checking tickets, the conductor first walks to the middle of the coach, bows in both directions, and only then begins his duty. In Nara, Mike's even saw a deer bow to him before snatching the food packet he had carried. At bus stop, people bow politely to one another, but the moment the bus arrives, they begin pushing and elbowing to get in. Dining manners are also very different. If you are invited to dinner, you must slurp your soup noisily. You have to make sound when you drink it. If you don't, the hostess will think you dislike her food and consider you ill mannered. Now, what is the meaning of slurp? To make sound when you drink something hot, like this. Okay, in India, we consider this as bad manners, but in Japan, they consider this as good manners. So, this habit of slurping is considered very important, and the hostess will think that you like their food or the soup. From Japan, the essay shifts to Brazil. Here, Mike's focuses on the traffic. Brazilians are generally cheerful and easygoing, but the moment they sit behind the wheel, they change completely. They become crazy. They become rash drivers and behave like speed devils. Cars are costly in Brazil, yet the number of cars on the road has gone up very quickly. Walking or crossing the road is extremely dangerous. Brazilian drivers do not care about pedestrians, and sometimes they don't even care about the drivers. They, complete, they completely ignore each other. They compete with one another, overtake from all directions, and blow their horns at each other in a mad way. Rules, lanes, and signals are often ignored. Simply crossing a road safely is considered lucky. Mikes even jokes that if you ask a person on the other side of the road, how did he cross it? He may reply, I didn't cross it. I was born here. This shows how risky it is to cross the road in Brazil. Now, let me conclude this lesson. Through these humorous observations, George Mikes shows us two different cultures, very different from each other. Japan is a country of extreme politeness, privacy, and respect, sometimes shown in funny ways. Brazil, on the other hand, is full of life and energy, but its traffic is wild and chaotic. His essay entertains us, makes us laugh, and at the same time teaches us about the uniqueness of both countries. If you have liked the explanation, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like, and also comment which lesson do you want me to explain next. Thank you for watching.